Alright, do I have a piece of charcoal? I do. Okay, charcoal, and I have stone and cobble in my inventory. So we need to make the mortar and pestle. There's the pestle. I know I could Google for it, but it's only 2 pages of stuff. There's the mortar, not Google, JEI. So we have a mortar and pestle. And we're going to need an imbuer to make the wands, and we're also going to need a staff. Let me go grab a wild root. Need another stick. Alright, so, and these staves can hold 8 spells? I don't remember how many spells it can hold. It can hold several spells. So we're on our way to becoming... Let's see, there we go. The imbuer can go right here. Alright, so I want to do the, let's see, this one. It costs Terramoss, which we don't have a lot of right now. But it's one that we can make to learn how to do these different spells. Natural energies spring forth from the pyre, bringing life to otherwise barren stone. This causes moss to grow on nearby blocks, so long as those blocks are eligible and touch water. So there's how we can make a whole bunch of terra moss. I wonder how far it reaches. I suppose it's one we could test. We have terra moss, sugarcane, and we can get tall grass. I don't have a axe right now. We're gonna pick you up. We're gonna move you out here. We're gonna see how far it'll reach. Let's find a nice flat area somewhere, or semi-flat. This works right down here. The pyre will go here. We need to get a whole bunch of water and cobblestone. I think it's cobblestone because it makes the mossy. And we'll set up a grid so that it's adjacent, and we'll see how far it reaches. And it needs to be daytime so that we don't die. Okay, so we have the water. We have saplings. We need, is it saplings or bark? This one. We need 2 bark of any variety, terra moss, sugarcane, and grass. 2 bark, sugarcane. I may already have a piece of grass. Yep, and grass. And then we need a flint and steel so we can light the pyre. What's in the wizard's chest? Wizard books. We have an arcane workbench, some crystal flowers, magic crystals, a bunch of spell books and scrolls that we don't know yet since I haven't started that stuff. Let's sleep, which I should make a sleeping bag, but I haven't. All right. So it did say the requirements of the stone that is eligible to become Mossy Stone. Oh dear. Are you neutral? Oh, you're not. Hello. Just made me slow. I don't have ranged weapon, lady. You're just gonna have to take it. Yeah. Oh, ow.
Yo, what's going on?
Come closer. I don't have any ranged weapons. Yay. You would have thought she would have healed herself. Alright, let's go back down there. And hopefully that direwolf leaves me alone. Oh shoot, there's another lady. Wow. Go away. Please. Please go away. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 9 away and 9 radius. 9 radius. Doesn't matter how far that direction. It'll be this direction that we're watching to know how big of an area it can do. Okay. Where did he go? Did he just... oh, he's over there. And if we do that, it should say that, yep, there's the overgrowth symbol, so we should just be able to light this. And again, we're watching this direction to see how far that way it goes. It went all the way down here. I wonder how far this way it can go then. If this is 9 radius. 9 radius. $10. Well, that's pretty awesome. Terra moss is one of those ingredients in roots that seemed like a pain in the butt to get. Because the terra spores are hard to find in the world. But if we can do a pyre recipe, which is when you have 1 terra moss left, do a pyre recipe to get a whole bunch more, which we'll have to figure out. We could set up a great big area and just get a whole bunch of this. Because now you can come through here. Oh, and it just keeps... How long do you burn for? Well, that's pretty cool too. It's still going. I like this. This is a ritual I've never used, actually. So, because I was unaware how useful it might be in getting Terra Moss. It's still going. We're still getting Terra Moss. So imagine if I had a whole bunch more cobble here. And maybe covered up the water with carpet. I could just run up and down across this whole thing. This whole area. Collect a whole bunch of Terra Moss. Or if I wanted to, harvesting the cobblestone. And make it mossy cobblestone generator. But hey, I'm going to have over 30 of these things. It's still going. Great magic. I do remember it has to be still water for this to work. Oh yeah. I remember that from Enigmatica. So cool. Okay, I'm gonna go now and do something else. And we'll have a row of mossy cobble if it's gonna keep burning for a while. That's pretty darn cool. Alright, so we have mossy. Let's get this stuff put away that we ended up obtaining. Alright. Great. What is the next thing we want to do? I want to make, hopefully, the spell crafting for speeding up crop growth. 5 spells. Each staff can hold 5 spells. Awesome. Alright, so we probably need to do growth infusion. Yep, growth infusion. Definitely. That is what I want to do. The individual targeted one plant. We have to do one plant. There is one that can do more. But I want to start out with that one, I think. Magnetism, rose, thorn, sense danger. That would be the next. That would be the one I want to do at the moment. And what I would like to do is have at least 2 staves, which if you wanted all of the spells, I think you need 4 staves. One for my positive spells and one for my negative spells. So one like rose thorns, which is causes damage. That would be a negative. Sense danger would probably be negative too. This gives mobs in the vicinity the glowing aspect, so they glow even through walls. Magnetism is exactly what you think it is. Of course, there's more locked because you need these things, which will be fun to get. But let's do that one spell, the growth. Rampant growth is the one I was talking about that does whole fields. Growth infusion. So we need 2 saplings, Terra Moss, aubergine, and wheat. Terra Moss, 2 saplings. Wheat, aubergine, and I believe we do all that in here. Yep, growth infusion. And then we need to take our growth medium and our stave, and there we go. It's being imbued. Yay! We have our first spell. And let me just show you here, if we harvest the wild root and then we focus it. Oh, wait, I need a pouch. Can we make a pouch? We need a component pouch. 5 wool, a chest, and some string. Okay. Hey, look, it's Arcane Archive stuff. Alright, so we need Terra Moss. Let's take half of that. And it needs to go in here. This is spell component stuff. This is expanded storage, like backpack storage. Hi, it's you! And I believe we can wear it. Yep. Alright, so now the way this growth infusion staff works is we can focus it on one item and there we go. And it shows you in the lower left, you saw the little Terra Moss. It says 20 underneath of it. It doesn't consume a whole bunch. You can do this pretty decently. And that's, you know, one of the first spells that you can learn. I think there is a hotkey category. Open pouch. Yeah, we can keep our staff in there. Woohoo! So that's the start of roots. Now we can just go through getting the resources, which uses the pyre out there. And that, real quickly, so these things here, like baffle cap. We need to use a pyre ritual with these supplies to get baffle caps. Baffle caps are one thing that you can't grow in the same way that you can grow the other crops. These you can make the large varieties though, like you can with large mushrooms, and they do need to be done in a dark area just like regular mushrooms in order to produce the multiple amounts of mushrooms. But these other ones, like cloudberries, you do this pyre ritual to get a cloudberry, and then these you can grow on regular farmland, or wait, these can only be grown on Cyclic soil, which is currently unavailable. But there are ones like Moonglow, normal farmland, and Preskia farmland, you know. So I'll be doing all of the pyre rituals. We need to make aqueous soil. The soils are currently locked. I'm not sure why. Ooh, grow flowers. Healing aura. Short ritual. Yikes, hostile creatures will also be healed. This ritual requires standing stones, which we have to make. Yeah, I know. In order to make elemental soil, I need to do the Fey crafting here. Because we need rune stones. Yeah, and in order to get the elemental soils, we need a Fey crafter. But yeah, so that's the next step, making these so we can start growing them. Anyway, let's move on to starting... Let's start Thaumcraft real quick. This is Thaumcraft 6. I have not been very far in Thaumcraft 6. Got really, really far in Thaumcraft 4, if you recall my Magical 3 playthrough. In fact, if you remember my Magical 3 playthrough, I built a cathedral with an abbey attached, and I've been wanting to do it again when I have chisel and bits. I've wanted to do a giant Gothic medieval abbey. So yeah, thinking about it. That's what I'm thinking about. So we need to make a Thaumonomicon. A Thaumonomicon. So remember last time we harvested some of these V crystals and we got this book when we took a snap. And it tells us how to get started in Thaumcraft, if you didn't know that. So yeah, so in this dream I took 3 of those strange crystals I've been finding and ground them in a handful of redstone in a bowl using a piece of flint. The crystals had to be different types, but if I did it properly, then the result was a strange glowing dust. In the dream I took the dust and sprinkled it on a bookcase, but the dream ended before I saw what happened. I wonder, should I do what I did in the dream? And I'm saying yes you should. So we're gonna take one of each of these, redstone, flint, put it all together. My Salus. Do I need a bowl? Yeah, I need a bowl. I bet. Missed that part. So you need a bowl. There we go. And we get the bowl and flint back. Very good. So we do need to make a bookshelf, and I'm not sure I have string. I'm not sure I have all of the supplies. All right. What do we have here? Woo. Bookshelf, magical Salus Mundus dust, right click. And now we have our Thaumonomicon. And this should unlock Thaumcraft for us. And there we go. So this is the start of Thaumcraft. Woohoo! It's exciting. I will need to study the magical world that has been shown to me. For that, I will need a tool, a thermometer, the book calls it. A normal crafting table won't do, since the magical energies I need to channel while crafting it are quite delicate. A sprinkling of Salus Mundus on a mundane crafting table should solve that. So we're going to make an arcane workbench next, which is the same progress as if we were to do it in Thaumcraft 4. We would have had to do that. But we would have needed a wand. So let's grab 3 more crystals. And let's make some more Salus Mundus. Redstone. Alright. And we'll do Thaumcraft here. I know, isn't that awesome? I don't plan on making a whole bunch of this at the moment. Now, in order to have it register, I might need to pick it up. Does Thaumcraft have advancements here, or is it just the book? I think it's just the book. And the book, I don't have... Let's make an axe. Broke it earlier when we were doing Botania. Alright. There we go. We have completed it. It's written in our journal. So now we have observation points. We got 1 point in observation, and we now need to make a thermometer, and it says inventory scanning is available. Yay! And a thermometer is in our arcane workbench. It needs we need more of these crystals, which we don't have. So we're gonna need to go collecting first. But gold, glass pane, no problem. But this is as far as I wanted to get with Thaumcraft, other than getting, ooh, 202. That's pretty darn good, I think. So let's put what we have in there. And we just need the other 3. Yeah. When we have that, we will be able to make... I wonder if we'll use any glass pane, because I've been getting random glass panes. I've been getting random glass panes because I have a magic bean here. I've just been collecting flowers and whatnot from it. Hey, we got a cyan dye this time. Woo. But yeah. Awesome, awesome. I don't know if I want to add the Thaumonomicon to the Akashic. Ah! Where are you? Oh, you're inside my area. How did you get in here? Huh. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, so the next thing we do need to do is that. I don't think there's more I can do until I have been able to... Can I do a research table and scribing tools to start research? And then scribing tools is bottle, feather, black dye. Yeah, so that's the same recipe as I'm familiar. And the black dye. Do I have a feather? I have a feather. Do I have any glass? Probably not. How many black flowers do I have in here? We'll use one of you. All right, let's do... you. And we'll get the black dye this way. All right. And if it's the same as it used to, I should be able to just do this. Yep. Now we see paper, and we can start theory studying. All right. So in order to gain the achievement, I need to do this in the crafting table. Gain the advancement. There we go. There. You live there. Woo! Anyway, do we go exploring or do we do the next thing? Okay, so we've done starting Thaumcraft. All right. We've done starting Roots. We've done starting Botania, which I need to go chuck some more fuel over there. Astral Sorcery, Embers. I want to wait on Wizardry. I don't know why, I just do. Forestry, Rustic. Those are our choices. Okay. Alright, Astral Sorcery it is, since nobody said anything. Alright, so for Astral Sorcery, all I've done is gone and collected a whole bunch of marble from structures, okay? Got a few aquamarines and some glowstone, and, wrong button. So I have the 5 constellations that we start with. Okay. So that's our starting bit. Our starting bit, right? So we need to make a resonating wand. That is our first step. And we do that in the large astral temple that we have up next to us. And then we need to make a luminous crafting table or something. Yeah. So we need to, yeah, Ender Pearl, all the fun stuff. And then the crafting table should just be a, this is just a regular crafting table, right? With the marble and a sooty marble, which is marble with the coal. Okie dokie. Alright, so we need an Ender Pearl, which I have been able to farm Enderman. We need a couple of aquamarines and marble, and we need to make a sooty. Alright, that should be what we need. A luminous crafting table to make sure. We need a regular crafting table, of course, which we're going to need anyway. Alright, so that should be what we need to get started. I'm not sure if we need to wait till nighttime or if this little baby collector crystal will be enough. I think it should be. Alright, let's head up there. Alright. So, make the wand. Woo! And then we do another table. There we go. And our vision expands. We're just going to leave that here. You can spawn ancient golems. That's kind of cool. 2 archaic brick blocks and an archaic lamp on top. That's really neat. What? Oh dear. You look stuck. Oh, he's still here. I don't want to mess with you. You figured it out by accident? You figured it out? Because how do you make those lamps, by the way? Archaic. These? So you put these on top, 2 of these and 1 of those equals a golem. Does he become your golem or does he fight you? So like, does he become your friend? Ah. Alright, so we've done that. We found a couple of ancient shrines. We have the constellations. We've made sooty marble. We've got regular marble. We need to do this one. We need to get some rock crystal ore. It's starting to become on nighttime, so we'll be able to start looking. Yee. Rock crystal ore, we're gonna need a decent amount of it. I have a decent pick. Can't fly, so we'll have to keep that in mind when we're going down underground to look for. There's one over there. How far over there? There's a couple over here. Okay, so there's 2, like, right there. 3. Aye. Got too close. Didn't it show me more than the one? There we go. They're over. Oh, hello. Let's just head down here. We'll probably only collect like 5 or 6 to get started. So I won't torture you with doing a whole bunch of this. There's some nether quartz. Well, that's the way regular golems work too, don't they? Okay, this is... Ow. Hi. I only brought 2 food with me. And we have these, but we're gonna take them anyway. And right here is where we need to keep going. Does it? I don't listen to the background music. I just pick the chill, relaxing playlist and let it go. I used to listen to the music, I found it very distracting. There's the ore. Right there! Our first rock crystal ore. Yay, yay, yay. Ugh. Well... Can we see more while we're down here, or do we have to be... We can. They're over there. You see the little bit of sparkles? How much further do you think? Oh, they're a bit brighter. Ooh, we're almost on them. Alright. Hey, diamonds. There it is. Ooh, we got 2. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of some of this stuff we don't need. How many more? Did that get all of them? That appears to have picked up all of them, and we've got 6, so we don't need to hunt anymore. Yeah, I know, I don't have fortune yet, Pizza. I'm still really early in the game, so I haven't achieved fortune. Boy, all of these are gonna need some work. And we're so early that we will only be able to... They're not very big either. Oh well, those are our first ones. So we'll be able to use those to get started. And we need to scale up. Oh, that is not an Enderman. That's an Endermini, isn't it? Yep. That's an Endermini. 2 of them. Hello. Do we see any V crystals around here that we could gather? I don't. We'll just keep going up. Whoop, hello. Ah, you can't do that. Alright, so we have our first rock crystals. Yay. And our luminous crafting table. Not bad. Especially since it's almost day. Very cool. Very cool. Right. Did that there. Unprocessed ores. You're supposed to go in there. There's no room at the moment. Okay. So we have aquamarines. We've gotten that. We've got the rock crystal. So I think this whole chapter is done. And so then this is where we're wanting to go. Aha. So we have a rock crystals. We get to learn about rock crystal properties. We can learn about their growth. Once we get some some liquid, Lightwell liquid. That might be our next step. That is Hermes. Hermes is the one that likes to tell me he's hungry long before it's food time. So we can now make a Lightwell because we needed a rock crystal to do so. So yeah. No, in mine. In my kitty. Alright, so let's grab you and two of you and let's make ourselves a Lightwell. Oh, duh, luminous crafting. What am I thinking? So we probably have to wait till nighttime. Well, we have a little bit. Oh, it's specific, huh? Ruined and chiseled. Don't have ruined, and that is sure. Now, hey, we can craft it. Very cool. And now we need food. What was I was eating fried rice before. Let's do some strawberry muffins or strawberry pie. Muffins have more, or cupcakes, not muffins. So we need to make the paper cups and some cooked dough. Paper cups is just paper. The cooked dough is just raw dough. And that gives us 8, so that should be doable. Do that. Sugar cane for the paper cups. Strawberries. All right. go. The chisel and bit liquid starlight Tulsa guy? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, you should check out my Enigmatica when I was working on the Land of the Gods. I did the chiseled starlight quite a bit. Paper cups, cooked dough, strawberries. Go faster. The embers. There's a ritual. An astral sorcery ritual makes machines go faster. I think it includes vanilla furnaces and whatnot. So that would be fun to have. But I also think there's something in embers that makes machines go faster. Some kind of boiler or something. I read about it when I was doing research for Rustic Waters. The mini boiler. I think it was the mini boiler. So eventually we could have some pretty fast stuff. Alright, so I mean, these aren't the greatest food in the world. We could make like hamburgers or something. I just wanted to use up some of my strawberries. That's really the only reason I did this with the strawberries. Need to make some more charcoal. So let's go chop down some trees. So my next goals should be automating a tree farm, automating a food farm of some sort, and we need to get into bees before the end of the stream. So we have another hour. Hello, Mr. Silkworm, producing just a ring for me. All right. So we should get started in forestry next, because I'd like to get that, because that's something I can do on my own with getting mutations and get the bees, you know, mutated up so that we can start doing our oregen via bees at some point. It's going to take a little while. I'll still have to go mining in the meantime. But, yeah. So let's get you going. Listen to him complain about it being almost food time. Any second now that alarm's going to go off, so he'll be happy. There it goes. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break and feed the kitties. I will be right back, so don't go anywhere.